What's good, you guys? Your boy B Mahari here, represent Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Salute the entire LDBC. Salute to the greater boxing community. Boy, what a way to start out 2020 with another major upset in the 154-pound weight class. Uh, Jeison Rosario, who came into this fight as a 30-1 underdog against unified 154-pound champion Julian Jake Rock Williams. And Rosario proved everybody wrong, and he made me eat my own crow, and I'm sure a majority of everybody's crow by knocking out Julian Jake Rock Williams in the fifth round to win the WBA, the IBF, and an IBO 154-pound championships. Nobody saw this coming. I will be the first to admit I did not see this coming. You know, when I was on 503's live stream Friday, uh, I should say yesterday, I expected Julian J. Rob Williams to basically dominate the fight. You know what I mean? And I expected to just be a showcase type of a fight where he'll be ready to be facing against Jamil Charlo for the unified titles. But Rosario had other plans. He basically went in there with an excellent game plan. Hey, Duke, what's going on, brother? Salute to you, man. He said, what an upset. I'm in Vegas and didn't bet on that. Well, I know. I'm sure there were a lot of people that didn't bet big money on this fight. I'm sure. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I would never bet on this fight either. But Rosario came in with a really excellent game plan. He utilized his size. He utilized his counter punching ability, and he was beating the. And you know what's surprising to me? How discrepancy of their sizes were. Rosario looked way bigger than Julian Williams leading up to the fight, and the way that Rosario was able to beat him, he was basically beat him up on the inside. Anytime that Julian Williams tried to go work on the inside, you know, Rosario used his reach. He popped him with the jab and then kept him off bait. And then what really was a huge momentum changer in the fight is when Rosario used that jab again to keep him off bait, and it caused the cut on Julian Williams' eye. That was the beginning of the end in my view, because then Julian J. Rock Williams, even though he had some good moments between rounds, in round four, he just could not see out of that eye, and I could really tell because he was really getting distracted by that eye. And then in the fifth round, you know, Rosario put the foot on the gas pedal. He was hitting him with some hard counters. He was hitting him with some good left hands, left hook to the body, straight right hands. And I'm telling you, it was really, really impressive to see. And some people, I've seen some people that said that it was an early stoppage. I highly disagree with that because, listen, Julian Williams was getting rocked with those left hands. And he was also getting racked with some good combination punching there too. I mean, Julian Williams was not doing anything to save himself from losing the title. He was trying to clinch to save his life, but Rosario wasn't having it. He used his size to keep himself off of the clinches, and this basically finished him off. So he was basically focused on that eye way too much, and I felt like that was the beginning of the end. And then when Rosario kept hitting him with those left hands to the eye, it was night time. It was certainly night time. So boy, I guess I'm going to be eating a lot of crow this week. You know what I mean? Because again, I expected that Julian Williams now to basically go in there and dominate against Rosario, but you know what? This is what it goes to show you. You can't expect anything in boxing. One punch or one bad performance can change your entire career. And salute to Jeison Rosario. He fought the best fight of his life, and now he's a division champion at 154. Now it's really changing things. See, now 154 pounds, man, I'm telling you, 154-pound division is probably the best, most competitive division in boxing. We've had so many upsets in the last year or so. Duke says boxers coming home is becoming a curse, right? With the exception of Terence Crawford, of course, and Earl Spence Jr. I mean, you know, I've always been against boxers coming home to their hometown because there's so much pressure to live up to your fans and to your people's expectations of what they want to see from you, and that takes his mind out of a fighter. The best example I can remember was when Michael Nunn came back to Davenport, Iowa, and went up against James Toney. And despite the fact that Michael Nunn was pretty much doing his thing in the fight, James Toney was slowly picking him apart, and Michael Nunn could not be able to adjust to it, and he got knocked out by James Toney. After that, Michael Nunn was never the same afterwards. And I don't know where Julian Williams goes from here. I'm not sure if there's a rematch clause or anything like that. We'll have to wait and see as the news comes out of this though. But it's really an unbelievable thing to see what has happened here, guys. It's just unbelievable. I'm in shock at what has happened here tonight, guys. But you know, it is what it is, though, guys. You know what I mean? What's up, legendary Top Cats? What's going on, my brother? How you doing? Shemaine Callahan said, shaking my head. Cooper said, and then Shemaine Callahan says, I can't believe it either. I agree. I can't believe it either. I mean, this was unbelievable. I mean, it was an unbelievable upset, though, too, guys. And right now, with Jamil Charlo getting his WBC belt back against Tony Harrison right now. Oh man, I'm telling you, this is gonna be real interesting to see what's gonna happen in 154. Duke says, I don't think he had a rematch clause. Well, if that's the case, then you know what? Julian Williams messed himself up big time for that. I always will make sure to have a rematch clause in every contract in the event of a loss. You know, Ronald Fickley said, chop, chop, salute Mahari. He said, Jeison Rosario could rise to the new IBO, IBF, WBA Junior Middleweight Champion. Exactly. Uh, GG says, salute Mahari Nation. Yeah, appreciate it, though, guys. For all the new people that are just coming in, though, too, y'all can make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon for all the latest notifications when we go live. So now I'm interested to see Jeison Rosario go up against Jamil Charlo. Now it makes sense because now you got Jeison Rosario, who's a heavy-handed puncher who goes good combinations, and he's very powerful with those heavy hands too. And then Jamil Charlo is also a heavy-handed puncher too, with athleticism as well. So Shemaine Callahan says, "Wow, yeah, I agree though, bro. I listen. Like I said, I had Julian J. Rock Williams winning this fight by unanimous decision, and boy did he ate all of our crow tonight. Rosario went in there with those heavy hands and basically hurt and really took the fight to Julian Williams, and he was able to cause a cut on his left eye, and then after that, it was pretty much the beginning of the end. And then in the fifth round, he kept hitting him with the left hands, and Julian Williams could not stop getting hit with those left hands. And then he had a nasty uppercut to the chin, though, too. That really was the difference it was basically the beginning of the end for this guy. You understand? So, it's really, man. I don't know where Jake Rock Williams goes from here now because you just had a big upset against Jared Hurd to a point where Jared Hurd didn't want to take the rematch. Now you end up losing to Jeison Rosario, who was a 30-1 underdog heading into the fight, and now this man, it's really been is I'm telling you, 154 has really made things really competitive and really interesting. Ronald Finkley says, Jeison Rosario needs a money fight. I smell undisputed brewing. I do agree. I mean, I do agree. I think this it makes sense now. It certainly makes sense. Snack B, what's going on, brother? He says salute. Yeah, salute to you, my friend. He said Ronald Finkley said he's strong and can box. I definitely agree, based on what I saw with Jake Rod Williams tonight. But I don't know if he could do that against Jamil Charlo because Jamil Charlo is also another guy that's also strong at 154 too, and can really the thing with Jamil Charlo, what he's good at, he's also can fight you basically in a disciplined type of fight, or he can fight in a phone booth type of style. So this really going to be a contrast of styles of what is going to happen here when those two guys decide to fight against each other. I paid to see the fight. Snack B says, "Turn up, legendary Taga. I thought you had a wrench in KQKC, fam. You know what? Hold on a second. Snack. There you go. There you go. All right, there you go. So, so now Reserve 88A says that boy Jeison is strong. Is strong. Yeah, bro. I was very, very impressed. Based on how big he was, he looked very good at one. He looks very good at 154, and he went into an all disciplined training camp with no distractions at all, and he got the results that he wanted. And now, he's now a unified champion, and now he can just basically decide about where he can go from here. I hope he gets in the ring with Jamel Charlo too, and that would be a huge epic fight at 154. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. It's Snack B, not a problem at all, though, bro. No problem whatsoever. Exactly. So it's been a great night of boxing though too, and also I got to see Mr. Primetime. Hold on, Mr. Primetime. Hold on. Primetime. Yep, saw Prime Time Chris Colbert in the ring tonight though too, and he looked pretty impressive though too. And despite the fact how ugly the fight was, to be honest with you, but Chris Colbert really did his thing. He's a very athletic type of super featherweight title man, and now he's got his first interim championship now, and I think he could be one of those guys that could probably give Leo Santa Cruz some problems. And you know what? I'll say this though too. Since we're just still on the Julian Williams and Rosario type of situation, Ronald Fleekley says they made it they made a good stoppage. I saw J Rock's eyeballs was rolling back even before that. J Rocks did the stanky leg stand up. Right. See, and here's what's really disappointing about that too. When the fans started throwing objects onto the ring, I really hated that because listen, J Rock was on spaghetti legs. He could not see the punches coming, and he was getting rocked. So I had no problem with the stoppage at all. I was surprised that the referee didn't even start the countdown on the first knockdown. You understand? Because he literally listen. Even though the referee kind of no knockdown, you could clearly tell that J Rock was basically on spaghetti legs and he was hurt real bad. And then when Rosario gave away that used that same right-handed combination that really ended the fight, and including that nasty uppercut right through the guard, yeah, bro, that was it. There was no way that J Rock was going to come back from that. So I agree with the stoppage. There've been a lot more worse early stoppages than that. I didn't see that at all. I saw a very good stoppage. The referee did the right thing because Julian was really getting hurt out there, and it was only be a matter of time before Rosario hit one more huge right hand that would have basically said night night. Deserve 88 say J Talk would have gotten hurt there if the referee didn't stop it. I agree. Duke says Rosario lost to Nathaniel Gallimore in 2017, but I think he's had 9 wins since with that win tonight. Absolutely, no doubt about it. Ronald Fleekley said at Snack Week, I wonder what he hydrated back up to. Yeah, that's a good question too. Yeah, I wondered if how much did he rehydrate it before, yeah, after the weigh-in too, because he looked even. Did you notice how big Rosario was, basically on the face off there too? He looked way bigger than Julian Jake Rock, when not just on height, but on basically on muscle built there too, muscle there as well. It looked like that J Rock's punches were not hurting Rosario as much as Rosario's punches were hurting J Rock. And this is what I was kind of concerned about with J Rock, because when J Rock gets hurt against bigger guys though, he can't, his punches have no effect on him. Just like what happened against Jamel's big brother Jamal back in 2016. You understand? So I don't know, bro. I think that Julian needs to go back to the drawing board, and just get back into winning ways again, and hopefully get another opportunity at another championship fight. You know what I mean? Because still think that I still think that he can still be a factor at 154, even though that he still lost. He's proven that he's been able to come back even after a loss. So I don't put nothing against Julian J. Rock Williams to come back at another title fight and revenge that loss. Ronald Figley says, Snackby says, that's what I want to know. Figley, he looked like a 168 out there tonight. That's what I down to too. I thought he looked like a super middleweight. Yeah, man. Reserve 88 says J Ross successful to that uppercut. Oh yeah, absolutely, definitely agree. Listen, he got hit with left with basically with right hands to the face, a uppercut to the chin, and left hooks to the body. You understand? I don't know if Rosario could get away with that. I could be able to connect on those kind of punches against Jamil Charlo, considering how well Jamil takes those punches very well. Has a very good defense and a very good quick right hand on the inside too. So I don't know how that will play out though, but I still think that that would be a huge fight because those guys, they both have heavy hands and they're both, and basically Jamil is a bit more quicker than Rosario, but Rosario knows how to place his punches very well too. So it was an impressive performance. Congratulations to Jeison Rosario for pulling off the big upset of 2020 so far. We still got a lot of 2020 left in boxing right now, so this is probably one of the leading front runners to candidates of upset of the year right now. So it's right. That's right. Chris Ray says, "Get them likes up." He said it 3 times. That's right, you guys. Get the likes up, though, man. Appreciate it, though, Chris Ray. Here you go. Right, Chris Ray. There you go. There's your wrench. Appreciate the support though, man. That's right. Let's get them likes up though, guys. Up to 15 likes right now. Let's keep them likes up. Duke said J Rock is broken. Remember his fight against Hurd. He got hurt a couple of times, but he's able to hold him off. Any solid punch to the head will hurt him at this point. Right. And that's the same thing that happened when he faced against Jamal Charlo too. See, even if J Rock was able to get in there, basically survived and won the fight against Rosario, I never gave him. I wouldn't give him a chance against Jamil Charlo because the one thing with Jamil Charlo is good at is that he's good at recognizing your weaknesses when he sticks to his game plan. You understand? Kubri says Alvarez just KO Seals. Yeah, sure. Why did Alvarez decided to run away from 154? Get out of here, man. Chris Ray says, thanks, Mahari. No problem. Alvarez just KO Seals. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Let me see right now. Hold on. Is that Canelo here? Oh, it's Elder Alvarez. Okay, okay. So Elder Alvarez just like KO Shields. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what it is. Oh, okay. So Elder Alvarez has also got a knockout there too as well. Wow. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So now Elder Alvarez coming back off of the loss against Sergey Kovalev has just picked up a knockout victory too. Nice. Chris Way says, "Blessed. I'm out until next time." Hey, thanks, bro. I really appreciate though, man. I appreciate those. I appreciate all the supports though, bro. Cool Breeze is on ESPN. Okay, okay, for sure, man, for sure. I'll go ahead. I'll make sure to check it out. But yeah, though, guys. But once again, congratulations to Jeison Rosario. You basically now a division, basically a unified 154-pound champion, and we'll see what happens from here at 154 though too. Yeah, Cool Breeze says, Ron Figley, I'm glad you made it over here. Yeah, no, yeah. Salute to Ronald Figley. Salute to everybody that is in the chat here too, guys. It's just been a really fun night though too. It's been really good night for boxing though too. We had Corey Spencer, with another impressive performance though too. I should say Joey Spencer. My mistake, Joey Spencer. And then you also had Chris Colbert too. With a very good solid performance against Jeruzel Corrales. And I think that we're gonna see some very good boxing down the line though too. I can't wait. See, I can't wait for one of my favorite fighters, Caleb Penn to come in on February 18th though too. He's gonna be fighting on PBC on Fox though too. So I can't wait to see that. And then that next week there too, you're also gonna see the rematch between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury though too. So y'all make sure to stay tuned to those fights, those guys. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the night though too. But I will be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central Time. We're gonna have a very good Sunday afternoon conversation or so. You understand what I'm saying? So for all the new people, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon for all the latest notifications when I go live, though, too, guys. So once again, congratulations to Jeison Rosario. He is now the WBA, IBF, and IBO 154-pound champion. This is Abil Mahari, representing Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Salute to Ital LBC, and have a great night, you guys.